How's it going, world? This is Grant with Retro Games and More coming at you with a quick video. Wanted to let you guys know that I'm working on a pretty badass project. I've seen this project done a few times before here on YouTube, and I was extremely intrigued by it. I wanted to try it myself, so I am in the process of getting all the parts together, and somebody texted me. So I'm in the process of getting all the parts right now. And basically, what I'm trying to attempt is to turn this, the classic Nintendo Entertainment System, into a home theater computer. And basically, the way to do that is to gut the NES and basically put up a mini ITX motherboard inside, and a lot of dremeling, a lot of soldering. You got to solder the. What my idea is, which is pretty much everybody else's idea on YouTube, is to use the existing power button and reset button. This is my my gutted NES. I actually ordered two NESs for 20 bucks, believe it or not, which is a pretty decent deal. One of them was working. This one, the internal 72 pin was dirty and corroded, so I could have cleaned it up, replaced it, but might as well use the non-working one for my project that I have in mind. And anyways, right now I'm in the process of getting the parts, and let me let you know the part that I am thinking about right now. Wanted to get your guys' opinion on what a good motherboard would be. I've been working with computers for 12 years now, and so I got a very good idea of what to get, but it's always good to have other people's opinions, and maybe you guys know of a place to get a good motherboard that I don't, but of course the place that I'm wanting to go through is Newegg. Most technicians are familiar with that website, and just get a mini ITX board with the CPU already integrated, so I don't have to worry about purchasing that. And the motherboard that I'm looking at, and I'll post it in the description below and probably give you a picture in this video. It is the Asus AT3 Ion T-I Deluxe. It is a pretty sweet mini ITX motherboard, and it's running $180 on Newegg. It is running on, let me get the details for you. It's an Asus board. It's running the Intel Atom 330, and that's 533 megahertz front side bus. I think it's a megabyte of L2 cache. It's nothing spectacular, but the good thing about this motherboard is it has the integrated graphics processing unit is the NVIDIA Ion, which supports 1080i, 1080p out, and it's actually a pretty sweet integrated graphic cards for such a small package. Also, this motherboard supports DDR3. I didn't want an older board that supported DDR2. I wanted something that would have pretty good RAM speed. And it supports DDR3 up to 1066 and up to 4 gigs in amount. I think it has 2 slots. Has 4 serial ATA 3.0 ports. It's pretty common. Has a gigabit Ethernet. Also has a BGN 802.11 wireless integrated, which is pretty sweet. Also with Bluetooth integrated. For the video out, you get the D-sub, which is just the VGA, an HDMI port. It also has 6 USB 2.0 ports, which is nice. I was hoping that it would have some integrated 3.0 ports just for, for future sake. When external hard drives are going to switch to that format, it'd be a much nicer interface, much faster than USB 2.0. I guess 6-channel integrated audio out, and the mini ITX board measures at 6.7 by 6.7 inches. So it's about the only motherboard that you can get that fits in the original NES case. I was thinking of mini ATX, and it's just too big and won't fit. So, and also the cool thing about this motherboard is that it has an integrated power supply. So all I basically need to run it is I don't have to buy a power supply on top of a motherboard. All I have to do is it comes with an included, just think of a laptop charging cable. It's as simple as plugging that up, and and so that means I won't have to order a power supply, and if it doesn't fit, strip it down, get it in the case. But generally with the ITX, mini ITX, it's common to see that has an integrated power supply. Some of them don't. But I definitely want to get one that has that, so I don't have to worry about a power supply. That's the last thing I want to worry about is less space to work with. And my idea right now is to keep the existing controller ports on the NES, so I can wire them directly into the USB on the motherboard, and use them as control pads for emulators, or also I was thinking maybe I think there might be some software out there to actually use game pads as a mouse, which would kind of be neat. It's kind of a novel idea. It's I don't know. It'd be kind of cool, I guess. And I wanted to get your guys' opinion on what would be a good wireless mouse and keyboard. Should I keep the integrity of the original Nintendo, make it look exactly like it is, not cut out any. Of course I'll have to get probably some ventilation in there somewhere, just because even though it's an Intel Atom processor, I still want to keep the CPU and GPU at a low temperature. Should I keep it as it is in the sense of with the AVs on the side and the RF and power, or should I cut out an actual section for the I/O shield where where all the interface is, and make it where you can just plug in everything right here? I just want to get your guys' input. Should I paint it? Should I keep it retro like it is? Any ideas on good motherboards besides that Asus that I was talking about? You have any feedback at all, would be much appreciated. But I wanted to come on and kick this off with this video, and what I want to be doing in the future is actually showing video of me in the process of getting it done. I want to, as soon as I get the parts in, I'll show you guys how I assemble it, how I Dremel the case out to make it fit, how I get good airflow, and yep. But anyways, thank you very much for watching. Like I said, any feedback would be much appreciated. Thanks again. Have a good one.